This thing is huge. I mean, 84 pages, guys. So we got okay, there's demolition. So a bunch of stuff's gonna happen. Okay, so we can use stuff to reduce the city to rumble. And Bowser was here too. Okay, so you sort of screw things up, but then you can rebuild the city. But there's other things you can do. You can just disaster everything if you wanted to. But I don't understand the point. So we start with a village, and okay, so there's our controls. Mess up the things. See, here's the thing about city builder type games. I have something called choice paralysis. So things like this kind of game are very, very tricky for me. And there's a lot of text here. Like, geez. Okay, so I can adjust things and talk to Dr. Wright, giving advice and stuff. Okay, so we got the voice of the people. Cool. We got information and saving. It's awesome. So after we finish making a village, we move on to a town. The RCA meter is cool. Pig iron is awesome. Okay. Doodle. Oh, make a bunch of roads all over the place for funsies. That's how you play the game. We got our house. Awesome. Parks. Making parks is a good idea. You got traffic and crime. Awesome. Okay, then we go and make a city, but to do that we gotta stop crime. It's very important, so call on Spider-Man, and he'll help make some railroads. A Gearhead. Everybody wanted to live in Gearhead, California until the incident in 1955, but no one talks about that. Okay, building a city leading to building a seaport for port things. Adding industrial zones and boosting them and stuff, Building zones is always nice. And more zones and figuring out how your city's doing. And then making a population of 50,000 lets you do things. And something about land values. I understand plenty about all this. Okay, we got building blocks, the Lone Star. Okay, that's cool. We got problem stuff. Wait, did that say donut? Donut blocks. All right, gifts galore. We can put some nice things in there. None of them have cons, so it's just a nice thing to add on. Okay, build an airport. Evaluate the city to see how things are going, and then we get to the metropolis of 100,000. It's the goal you can reach in your practice city. It is also your goal. So that's our goal for this game, is to get 100,000 peoples, apparently. There's a landfill. Landfills are a good idea. Lets you throw trash there, and so that the world doesn't become trashy. And we got disasters to worry about. Don't want to have disasters. They're bad. So we need to prevent them and, make lands, because the land is land. So, yeah, having land is a good thing. I know how to play games like this. I would very much appreciate some advice on doing these things. So, a megapolis of 500,000 people is a good thing to have. I see. So, things, mainland cities, stacking zones, forcing gifts. Being green is a good idea, Here's some scenarios that you could do things of. I don't know how many of these I'm gonna do. If I only do one, I'm sure people will be okay with that. And, here's some creative cities like the Dr. Wright city, the most ultimate city, and the Round Butt. And here's a bunch of terms for your things, like monster plan. That's not actually what it says, but it's what I'm calling it. And there's Mr. Wright being very happy, or is it Dr. Wright? I don't know. Information map, gain screen, top var values. That's Dr. Wright. Excuse me, Doctor. My mistake. Rails are somewhat expensive, but understandable. Stadium is a good thing to have if you need it. So there's a whole random assortment of landforms that I could end up getting. There's a lot. I mean, look at all these. They're not even all of them. And there's our index. So that was a mess, but hopefully I can get an idea of what the heck I'm supposed to do in this game. Really, because geez. Oh, and by the way, he has a hobby of Yoshi riding. Fear him.